the history was, I thought, shrimpmax
Right, going right out the gate.
Yeah, and see, the problem I was pointing out though is Game & Watch Reflector is pretty laggy. So he, like, even if he reflects the Pikmin, he gets literally nothing off of it.
Yeah, unless it's like a purple or something. But it's
Yeah,
mainly just
like,
a purple.
but the problem is, for a character with, like, fairly decent, speed and aerial mobility, like Olimar, if he can bait out, like, the reflector off stage, if he has purple, shrimpmax is afraid of the purple being tossed at him off stage, that's just a huge amount of lag that Game & Watch puts themselves in.
Another thing is that Game & Watch struggles to approach. Their options
Yeah,
aren't
exactly.
their options aren't the fastest, and their hitboxes are awkward, so it's really weird to try and get something started unless your opponent is like constantly running at you. And right now, Cyber is just waiting and trying to decide when he wants to go in and when he
it's
wants
hard,
to get the hit.
like, shrimpmax, you saw there in mid-range, shrimpmax was just shielding. In mid-range, Olimar doesn't have a burst on. That almost
Oh
worked.
my god, with the 9.
That would have been sick.
That is one thing. Although Olimar does have damage and probably better moves, Game & Watch does have cheese. So.
True. Okay, but you saw that recovery. Tell me that isn't cheesy.
I can name at least 5 characters that can do that. It's not cheese. It's just being a better character.
So somehow, shrimpmax did bring it back from a pretty bad lead, and this is exactly how the last stock started. Was shrimpmax did a reflector, and Kirby got that exact combo. Yeah, the high recovery, trying to avoid, I assume, the down air, and Kirby had called that out, but
Another thing is that Cyber could also just time the down tilt and then 2-frame shrimpmax, and like that's just also another potent option that can be really difficult to get back onto ledge. And here's the damage. Oh, 38. Using the up B to get out.
Not getting the final hit.
3, almost breaking shield.
And yeah, this, like you said, Game & Watch does struggle approaching, and, Shrimp at this point is approaching with the hammer. Well, I can respect it, and if you get a 9 on a Pikmin, it does count, like, at least a third,
I don't think that counts. That probably was a 9, but it barely got interrupted. Oh my god. Oh, but that was smash.
Roll in down smash.
Yeah,
The classic. Yeah, the reflector being used off stage when you're recovering low at least seems pretty good. But yeah, exactly.
Up there.
What a lot of people don't know is, the up B from, like the up B on shield, Game & Watch up B, I think most characters can actually like double jump and just hit him before he can do anything.
Yeah.
It's just, it's hard if you haven't practiced it.
If you have an active hitbox, then you can definitely, well, for me, as Pika, the thing that I really like to punish versus Game & Watch is them going up, because there's a apex as to where the hitbox is.
Yeah.
And once you know where that is, you're golden. You're able to just get the hit.
Yeah, exactly. So, pretty solid game 1 for Kirby. By the way, let's hope he never fights a Kirby player. Then it's just going to be... Then we're going to have to call him 509.
It's alright. No way, he pulls out the Pichu? That's even... No, that's a terrible call. As a Pika main, that's a terrible call.
You're right. Let's see. What other character? What, Zelda?
No.
The Phantom?
I'd rather just use a sortie.
Great, Steve.
Alright. Bring it to Hollow Bastion, though.
I consider this, like, I have been slowly changing my opinion of Hollow Bastion into just being a personal, like, favorite to, I think it's actually a really good stage versus zoners.
Yeah.
Because the middle platform just gives you an avenue to control center while having the vertical, like, part of the stage to go between to avoid fizzing.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. As well with Hollow Bastion being a lot smaller, it's going to be harder to try and just get a space around your opponent because you have that really long center platform that they're just able to play around. But one thing is you can also just take center in that platform and just make it your house and
Yeah.
just not get hit afterwards.
Yeah. 509 here, actually using Pikmin, tossing them out to get enough hit stun so that shrimpmax's key down air doesn't actually hit.
Oh, good edge guard though. He's out of Pikmin, but he's not able to respond with anything so far. Almost, but it's still getting hit.
Yeah, that's
Shrimpmax saying it's the game. We'll see if it is or not.
in the words of my favorite firebender. That's rough, buddy.
Alright. Shrimpmax
So we have
taking
the Nair Train into the 6. Now, if the next hammer is a 9, that's pretty nice.
that would be pretty nice. One thing though is Shrimpmax, this is looking like a very different game than the first
Yeah,
game.
I mean, getting a good edge guard, like sequence like that, and getting the lead from it, like Game & Watch is very good at keeping a lead when they have one.
Yeah.
Because once the opponent has to approach, I mean, oh, that
Yeah.
actually
Just catching the start of the down smash with the grab and into the up throw. But
using the bomb to augment the landing option, not a bad idea. And this lead is slowly disappearing. I think shrimpmax maybe panicking a little bit once the first hit got in and once the stocks became equal.
yeah.
But we're seeing, a reset to neutral. But shrimpmax deciding to, jump in. And another problem with Game & Watch is, it's so floaty. When he jumps, he jumps. He commits. Interesting. I would not have made that call out, but I guess that's what makes
So is
shrimpmax
Pikmin
better.
though. Oh, barely.
Missing the tech.
Yeah, and that's gonna take one more stock. Shrimpmax may be taking this game, but Kirby's still not out. He has this final stock, and you can do a lot as Olimar. But right now, Shrimp is playing this really well by just trying to keep him in the corner and not giving Kirby many options to respond with.
Yeah, but the last hammer was still a 6. So to truly win this game, we know one thing that needs to happen.
I know you thought he was gonna go for it.
I saw it, and I looked. I saw the nair, I saw the grab.
Up.
Don't worry, I believe.
The up smash at 80. Oh my god, that was so early.
And that was the whistle that came out, right?
Yeah,
So,
but
like, Kirby 509 definitely was thinking.
he knew the right option, but he just did it a bit too early that the whistle wasn't able to be
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to, because versus a smash attack, right? He can keep charging.
No.
So there isn't really, a right way to approach it other than hope you have the timing read.
Yeah, no. Shrimpmax just knew it better and just knew to held it. More again. Yep.
So right back to FD, where there is no platform to hide from the Pikmin.
Yeah. I wonder what Kirby's game plan is going to be. Whether that is to just maybe just try and go for more hits, or
just the whiff punish with the grab on the nair. Less percent than I imagined, but jeez, that is dealing 6% per tip.
Yup.
That was the white Pikmin?
Yes, white Pikmin does deal the most damage on
Jesus
whenever you are attached to a
Christ.
fighter. So it's a lot of damage that you're going to have to be waiting if you can't get that off immediately.
Alright, but I was thinking the third back air would hit. But a decent start for shrimpmax. And game 3, this would be a pretty big upset, right?
It would be. Shrimpmax has been going on a tear though, right? And honestly, it would not be surprising if he gets this win. But right now, Kirby's
also not surprising that purple back air
Yeah.
killed.
right now Kirby is just he wants it a bit more taking a hefty lead, almost lapping Shrimp completely.
Yeah. The big thing with a big stage like this is a lot of Game & Watch's moves, I mean, send far enough, at least a character like Olimar, that he can't really like press his advantage too well. And that's the kind of thing you need to like, you know, make a comeback, make the most of your advantage situations. Alright, well, Kirby is off stage, so going for the jump, avoiding down smash, and you know, the percents might be similar, but with a stock lead,
Oh, drag down? Okay, hitting the tech this time.
getting the tech, and you know, multi-hit techs I think are harder to hit. Ooh, the edge guard being interrupted by the purple toss.
Grab. Okay, into F throw.
Going for the key, you know, the only move that I think would have actually hit. So, you know, good call.
Right now, Shrimp is approaching a lot, and so far it's getting the roll into. Oh my god.
Yeah, that is one benefit to applying. Like, applying as much pressure as shrimpmax is what will start getting you those rolls from the corner.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it'll also lead to situations like your stock getting taken, or you know, just these holding them.
Yep. Yeah.
Feed
See,
me.
like we said earlier, Kirby doesn't even have to throw any Pikmin. He can just simply wait.
Yeah, I mean, with the lead, yeah.
Especially with the lead. Oh, that's not killing though.
Smash. Again, the classic. It went for another one. I mean, to be fair, it was very close to actually hitting.
I don't blame him. You gotta find a way to get that stock. Oh, not getting the hit though.
Hitting, but still getting those hits in.
Counter.
The problem is
The grab. It's a back throw. Oh, purple barely missing too.
yeah, like this is definitely still doable, but Kirby's been recovering high quite a few times, and
Yeah.
the
blue,
barely surviving.
Barely missing. Oh, but
right.
the air dodge getting it. Barely missing the
This
grab
game
too.
has directional air dodges. The more you know.
Missing it too because he didn't have one more. Oh, this is
Yeah,
gonna
at
be
this
close.
point, you know, just going deep for the edge guard, ignoring the
Shield
Pikmin
poking?
on you.
Oh my god. Shrimp's holding onto the stock for really long, and but he needs to try and find his kill. But blue Pikmin is gonna take that.
Punish.
Yeah. That is a 2-0 for Kirby.